Hello students, this is Vishal Pandey and I welcome you all in my YouTube class. So as we have started a story of the snapshot book, The Summer of the Beautiful White Horse, written by William Saroyan. So now we have already covered that how Aram took the horse and he specially tries to uh, ride on it all alone, and ultimately horse kicked him out and horse started running and he began to trot. Now let us understand that how Murad brought that horse back and what happened then. We will understand line wise. So my cousin Murad came running down the road. I am not worried about you, he shouted. We have got to get that horse. You go this way and I'll go that way. If you come upon him, be kindly, I'll be near. So ultimately Murad is worried. No, he's just anxious, and his anxiety is for horse, not for his cousin, that is not for Aram. So I continued down the road and my cousin Murad went across the field toward the irrigation ditch. So ultimately both of them started finding out where the horse has gone, and they were worried about that particular horse. It took him half an hour to find the horse and bring him back. So ultimately it took half an hour and then they found it and they brought it back. All right, he said, jump on. The whole world is awake now. What will we do? I said. Well, he said, will we either take him back or hide him until tomorrow morning? So altogether it is morning now, and each and every person living in this world is awake now, according to William Saroyan. He didn't sound worried, and I knew he had hide him and not take him back, not for a while, at any rate. So ultimately, Aram is saying that Murad will never return that horse because he's a very excited man altogether. He's a very excited boy altogether, and he will hide it wherever he will hide it. He cannot tell anyone. Where will we hide him? I said. I know a place, he said. So what, conversation is going on between both of them. How long ago did you steal this horse? I said. It suddenly dawned on me that he had been taking these early morning rides for some time and had come for me this morning only because he knew how much I longed to ride. Children, according to Aram, you can see clearly that Murad has taken or steal that horse long ago, and from many days of, you can say from many mornings, he was riding that horse, and altogether he came to the Aram because he wanted to know how long he can ride a horse. So who said anything about stealing a horse? He said. So Murad ultimately asked Aram that who told you that I have stole this horse? Anyhow, I said, how long ago did you begin riding every morning? So Aram is asking that, anyway, leave the discussion and tell me that how long did you are beginning, you have begun to ride this horse. You are riding every morning. From how many days you have taken the advantage of this horse? So what Murad said, not until this morning, he said. So ultimately he told him that not until this morning, since I have taken the advantage of this horse since many days. Are you telling the truth? I said. Of course not, he said. But if we are found out, that's what you're to say. I don't want both of us to be liars. All you know is that we started riding this morning. So ultimately Murad is suggesting Aram very cleverly that if we are caught by somebody, just say that we have started riding on today's morning itself. All right, I said. He walked the horse quietly to the barn of a deserted vineyard, which at one time had been the pride of a farmer named Fitwazian. There were some oats and dry alfalfa in the barn. So Fatwazian is a farmer and alfalfa is a type of crop. So we began walking home. They both began walking home. It wasn't easy, he said, to get the horse to behave so nicely. At first it wanted to run wild, but as I have told you, I have a way with a horse. I can get it to want to do anything I want it to do. Horses understand me. So Murad is, boasting. uh, he's just suggesting that he can do anything and he had a way with a horse. How do you do it? I said. I have an understanding with a horse, he said. Yes, but what sort of an understanding? I said. A simple and honest one, he said. Conversation is going on between both of them. Well, I said, I wish I knew how to reach an understanding like that with a horse. You are still a small boy, he said. When you get to be 13, you'll know how to do it. So Murad is saying what? He's taking an advantage of his age. And he's saying, Aram, when you will become 13, you will understand all the basic thing related to horse. I went home and ate a hearty breakfast. That afternoon, my uncle Khushro came to our house for coffee and cigarettes. He sat in the parlor, sipping and smoking and remembering the old country. Then another visitor arrived, a farmer named John Byro, an Assyrian who out of loneliness had learned to speak Armenian. My mother brought the lonely visitor coffee and tobacco, and he rolled a cigarette and sipped and smoked, and then at last, singly sad, he said, my white horse, which was stolen last month, is still gone. I cannot understand it. So now this is the destiny of John Byro's appearance has been already introduced. So John Byro is introduced now in the story, and he is visiting Aram's house where Uncle Khushro had already come for cigarette and for coffee. So ultimately now there will be a introduction of Uncle Khushro and John Byro with in front of Aram. He had already asked that Mr. Khushro, I have lost my horse, a white horse, for last 1 month. So we will understand in next video that what happens, and wait for it. Just go through this lecture and we will take the next video. As far as this story is concerned, I will try to finish this story in the next video. So take care and bye bye.